r/AskReddit, if band names were literal, what would be the worst concert to attend? Napalm Death. It's not literally a cradle of filth. Oh, no, that would be horrible. The Killers. Cannibal Corpse. Gonna have to go with Infant Annihilator. The Butthole Surfers. R.E.M. would be a total snooze fest. What about the Strokes? Just a bunch of dudes on stage suffering strokes. Edit, you guys are a bunch of perverts LMAO. They might be giants. Can you imagine the suspense? Are they? Or aren't they? The Smiths. There would be, like, 5 million people on stage. If it's the Police, that's not a concert, that's a sting operation. Edit, thanks for the silver kind stranger, whomever you are. Edit 2, OMG, thank you for the gold, another random stranger. 10,000 Maniacs. Weezer, a bunch of people having asthma attacks on stage. I'm a bit older, but I'm thinking Anthrax would be a great show. Nobody survived. Well, this got popular. Notman Strong. Load Diaper. The Dead Kennedys would stink. Diarrhea Planet, with Infant Annihilator as the opening act. Band of Horses would be funny. On the upside, just imagine what a Nirvana concert would be like. Massive Attack. Alternatively, Smashing Pumpkins might make for a fun set. Edit, thank you to all 176,42,069 of you who decided to not read each other's responses and tell me about Gallagher. Edit 2, so many additional upvotes and messages about Gallagher. I played you suckers like a fiddle. Modest Mouse would be difficult to see. Panic at the Disco. I don't wanna be trampled. Spice Girls wouldn't be the worst, but imagine watching a load of girls on Spice. You'd probably want to stay away from the entire genre of death metal. Insane Clown Posse would be terrifying. You show up for the concert, but they tell you it's next week. Next week, same story, it's scheduled for next Saturday. You're never actually going to hear Future Sound of London. 98 degrees. That's just too hot to enjoy anything. Airborne Toxic Event. Talking heads would be a bit surreal. Imagining they're just heads in jars, as depicted on Futurama. Toadies could be rather dull to watch, assuming you could even see a group of toads sitting up on the stage. Might be a challenge to find a big enough venue for Phantom Planet. Korn would be very boring. Oh, Lady Gaga. Just a grown woman making baby noises and you have to like it or she'll cry and scream like a baby. Sum 41 would just be something like 27 plus 14 on a whiteboard. Limp Bizkit. Only one step up from Soggy Biscuit. Slayer. The Who. Iron Maiden comes to mind. The Presidents of the United States of America. Anthrax has got to be the worst one. Runners up. Megadeth. GBH, Grievous Bodily Harm. Rape Man. Edit, spelling. Sex Bob OMB. Franz Ferdinand. Pretty boring to watch the guy's corpse. Rammstein, Ramming Stone, or Rolling Stones, a lot of now very flat people. Flock of Seagulls. I wouldn't be too thrilled about a Beatles concert. LMFAO, just watching guys laugh hysterically about nothing would get old fast. Edit, actually watching their asses fall off from laughter would be kind of terrifying. Meatloaf. Chain smokers. Can't stand even a bit of the stench. Imagine Dragons would either be very cool or very scary. Let's Eat Grandma. Suicide Boys would be a very short-lived concert. There would be Panic at the Disco. Jimmy Eat World would be an odd choice to attend unless mukbangs are your thing. Not sure it would be worth seeing Rush. They'd either hurry through their songs and be done in 10 minutes or you'd get Rush Limbaugh. Dogs die in hot cars. Anal cunt. Kansas. 9 Inch Nails. Rolling Stones. A. Garbage. Tool. It's just a display of tools on stage. Corpse grinder. The Beatles wouldn't be too pleasant, there'd be all kinds of screaming, and you wouldn't be able to hear the music. Oh, wait. Five-finger death punch probably wouldn't be fun. Poison. Even if you get paid for it, it's still Nickelback. Tame Impala. Just an Impala chillin' there for hours and everyone just staring at it. Arctic Monkeys concert would be interesting. We would have solved global warming. Gorillas, although I could be wrong. Screaming trees. Puddle of mud, actually, that turned out pretty well at Woodstock. Trampled by turtles. Can't believe nobody has said bare naked ladies yet. Edit. Wait, I misread the title, thought you asked for the best one, lol. Guns N' Roses could be dangerous. Scorpions, imagine a concert full of scorpions. Sex Pistols. Perhaps not the worst concert, but and you will know us by the Trail of Dead would be the worst experience trying to make it to the venue. Sperm Swamp. It's just Ops funky smelling laundry basket on stage. Edit. Oh nice, my first award. Green Day if you are color blind. Nuclear assault. Rush would be a short concert where all the songs were much shorter than the album versions. Bananarama. Where exactly are they ramming all these bananas? My Chemical Romance. Imagine audience members kissing each other with deadly, corrosive chemicals in their mouths. Queen. Just the Queen of England sitting there. Pearl Jam sounds messy. Red Hot Chili Peppers would require eye protection. Guns N' Roses would be a little too American and, frankly, terrifying. The Animals sounds like it would be the best concert ever, at least to me. The Doors, though. Just a stage full of doors, just stare at them for an hour. NGL, this is a fun question, smiley face. 30 Seconds to Mars. Earth, Wind and Fire. Blink 182. Watching three guys blink 182 times. Fall Out Boy. We'd be watching a group of boys fall out with each other. Skillet. Death probably lol. The Church. You turn up expecting rock and you get a sermon and a choir singing, "How great thy art." Slipknot. Just literally a slipknot. 10,000 Maniacs would be pretty terrifying. Can't believe no one has said Smash Mouth yet. Does not sound fun. Pussy Riot. Led Zeppelin would be huge bummer. Throbbing Gristle. Smash Mouth. Wham. Fine Young Cannibals. If it was Europe or Asia, it'd be Payaoct. Nirvana sounds pretty good. Atomic Kitten. Cattle Decapitation. Possibly they might be giants. Could go either way. It would either be awesome or just extremely underwhelming. Drowning Pool. To make it worse, I can't swim. Alice in Chains. Poor girl. Huey Lewis and the News. Spinal Tap. Sticks. The hives would be pretty terrible. Everyone would be welting and itching. Mass anaphylaxis isn't cool, bro. Aha would just be a bunch of people screaming Eureka. Alice in Chains would just be someone tied down on the stage. Arcade Fire would just be a bunch of set aflame arcade machines. The Black Keys would be just that. You wouldn't be able to see what was happening with Blur. I don't think the temperature with Coldplay would be very bearable. Unlike most of these, however, they would still be playing music. The Cure would just be handing out COVID vaccines. Daft Punk would be very daft. Deep Purple would just be a hole in the ground with purple sides. Foo Fighters would be fighting a foo. Led Zeppelin would be a Zeppelin covered in RGB gaming lights. You would need good earplugs for Noise Storm. Oasis would be the place to go when you're out of water in the desert. Radiohead would be a bunch of cyborgs playing music from what was once their heads. Rage Against the Machine would destroy the speakers before the concert would have even started. Simple Minds would not be very out of the ordinary, like a wildfire in a sock drawer that is finally under control. Tears for Fears would be a bunch of people crying on stage due to stage fright. Tool would just be a convention for pickaxes and the likes. 21 Pilots would cause a lot of missed flights on that day. U2 would be the letter U, twice. The war on drugs would not be tolerant of illegal substances and would heavily check for them at the entrance. Yes would just answer yes to a lot of questions. The Doors. The Flaming Lips. Cradle of Filth. Babe, where is the band? SHHH, they are playing. Be quiet. What do you mean they are playing? Nothing has happened. Look, they are playing now. No, they are not. Yes, they are. Look at the stage. Babe, that's just 4 beetles crawling around a stage. I know. Paul is so handsome. They have names. Bowling for Soup. My 2 favorite bands. Grateful Dead, a bunch of happy skeletons, about the same. LOL. Widespread Panic. Don't think I would be going to this one anymore. LOL. The yeah yeah yes. Just people going yeah 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 for a couple hours. Suicidal tendencies. Breaking Benjamin. Poor Benjamin. Trying to avoid repeat comments, so this might not be the worst ones, but they would be bad. Eddie Money, he would just be showing us his bank account. T-Rex, do I really need to explain this one? Heart, well, Deaf, originally deaf. Leopard, it's a concert, not a rehab zoo. Queen, it would just be Elizabeth II waving around. With that in mind. Freddie Mercury, it would either be too fast or just watching a liquid metal on the stage. Sonic Youth, bunch of really loud kids. Toxic Holocaust. Mushroom Head. Violent Femme. CKY. This already happens IRL. Insane Clown Posse, anyone? Eminem. Just a single M on stage for all of us to watch melt with all the mouth breathers in crowds. Acidic vaginal liquid explosion generated by mass amounts of filthy fecal fisting and sadistic septic syphilic sodomy inside the infected maggot-infested womb of a molested nun dying under the roof of a burning church while a priest watches and ejaculates in immense perverse pleasure over his first fresh fetus. Yes, that's a real band. The Deftones equals tone deaf. Journey. It would take so long to get there. Cherry Poppin' Daddies. Death Cab for Cutie. Mother, I can just imagine two moms sitting there trying to sing lullabies. Butthole surfers would be up there. G.G. Allin and the Murder Junkies. G.G. Allin alone terrifies me more than any band. Alabama. Suicide Boys. Would have to replace the members every show. Alexis on Fire. Linkin Park. I don't care how interesting this Link guy is, I'm not gonna watch him chill out in a park for a good hour or so. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you have enjoyed this video and subscribe to never miss an upload.